Okay, we're back and we are going to take another look at my pencil drawing image to give me a plan for how I'm going to finish the image I did in acrylic. So some of the small details that I want to add are the goldfish in the sun, the melting clock in the tree. Obviously I want to add more definition and detail to my fairy and her wings. I want to add the flowers to the rose bush and the turtle. There was also some like roots. So I have my palettes already set up. This is the palette I had from the last video. I just saved it in a Ziploc bag, and then these are the additional colors that I need for the other elements in my drawing. So first I'm going to start by adding the circle for the clock face in the tree. For this video I have a finer brush and some water because I will be needing to clean my brush off in between colors this time. I'm not going for the texture like I was in the previous two videos. So first I'm going to take the orange that I have in this palette and I'm going to block in the circle for the clock face in the tree. And I'm going to add some white in there too. It looks like I need it. So here's the white. So now I've got the foreground happening a little bit more in the image. And it is a surreal, sort of dreamlike quality image that's based with sort of like a realistic setting. Alright, I got my orange, so now I'm going to go in and add the background details for my goldfish. So I have sort of like a swoopy, sort of sideways egg shape, and I got the tail fin. So I'm still just kind of like blocking in space for colors, and I will be adding more detail as this layer dries. So it's probably going to take a couple more like videos to get everything quite the way I want it, but you just want to make sure that you leave time to dry in between. Alright, so here's my goldfish in the sun or moon, I guess. Sun this time. The acrylic drawing that I did first, that was kind of the basis of this project, was set at nighttime, so this one's set during the day. Now I'm going to add the flowers in. I'm going to block those in with the lighter colors. So right now I'm just getting the background set, and then I'll come in with a finer detail brush to get the details of the petals. Now I'm going to switch back to the other palette, clean off the brush. I'm going to go in for some orange for the roots of this little bush here and the details of my turtle. So here's his little front feet. I'm gonna add his face, sort of the curve of the shell. Alright, and we need the roots from the tree, or the bush rather, or the rose bush. And what else is in this? Oh, I have a snake kind of here. Right, got that in. I also have some falling leaves with numbers from the clock, so I can add those in to add to this surreal feel of, I think I'm going to use yellow for that. Kind of like the fall leaves. Maybe I'll add some crinkly bits of red as well. Now I'm going to come in with my other palette and add some detail to my fairy wings. So I'm going to need some pink. And I'm going to outline everything in black later. I might add some purple in the next video, in the next palette. That kind of makes a purple color. Maybe I can mix my purple. Oh, I'll try that. So I'm going to take a scoop of blue from the other palette. Yeah, that looks good. All right, here's my purple. Alright, now I'm going to come in with the black and give it kind of an outline to tie it all together. Some wings. Now I'm going to come back to my palette here and I'm going to add some facial features and some definition for the legs. I'm going to put this foot back in a little bit. And is going to be roughly an eyebrow. And this is going to take probably the most time, is getting the little details just right. Once the brush gets loaded with the right colors, it's going to go a lot smoother. So you can see it's blending really nicely now. Here. Add some hair in a minute. Some eyebrows. Block in some highlights. And she's gonna have some pink and purple hair, pink, purple, and blue hair to match her wings. All right. Gonna add some highlights and shadow to the tree.
AG1 works by obsessing over potency, absorbency, and nutrient density to help your body get the most out of everything we put in. Get the foundational nutrition you need at drinkag1.com.
I'm giving the tree kind of like a bark. I think my clock is pretty dry, so I'm going to start adding the detail to the clock. And it's kind of melting. And all of the numbers have fallen kind of down to the bottom of the clock, and they're falling off into the branches. Hello.
Hello, good morning.